Discuss the structured query language part 1, then how to retrieve the data from the tables that you create from the using the SQL. So let's see how to retrieve the data. So we have to discuss this structured query language in two lectures. So next week also I am going to discuss. After that you will have a mid-semester exam. So second week or the third week of this month you have a mid-semester exam.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Then this lecture you will learn the basic concepts of and principles of the SQL and how to do the data manipulation language. Especially
Recording in progress.
Going to discuss the data manipulation language to perform the basic database queries. So data definition language is specially used to create the table, insert the data, delete the data, alter the data likewise. And next we have to understand the data manipulation language. So structured query language has no basic statement for retrieving information from the databases called the select. Normally this has one basic statement for retrieving the information.
Recording in progress.
That is normally we use the select clause. Select is the most important keyword or the clause that we have to use in the structured query language. Select clause has many options and hence we will introduce feature gradually actually when you can understand how to use this select in different way to retrieve the required information, to filter or else most of the time when a large database you want to get the retrieve the information by satisfying a certain condition. So you have to understand how to use this select clause to retrieve the data, the required data. So the basic clause is select. Attribute list. You know that the table, when you get the table, you have the attribute list.
Recording in progress.
And from this attribute list, you can give what you want. Unless you give anything, the name of the attributes, then that means you are going to select all the columns in the table. But if you give some attribute names, that means you want to retrieve that data only from the table name, and you can give the condition. If this condition is satisfied, retrieve the data from this table. Attribute list is the list of column names. Table list is the list of tables which is query access, and condition is the condition that the output rows must satisfy. If you understand the syntax of this one, very easy to write the required queries. Okay, let's try to understand. Example: there are two tables or two relations: employee ID, employee name, salary, and department name. Department has department number, department name, and location. So let's see. Department number and the D number is the foreign key, primary key relationship is there. So if you want to get the employee who are working in the department, finance department, if you want to retrieve the employee ID, name and salary of the employees who are working in a finance department or who are working in the production department. So that you have to connect these two tables. Let's see how to write it. Here are the examples. Department number is given like A001 and department name A, B, C, D. I gave the names A, B, C and D. Location Colombo, Kandy, Kurunnagal and Casbah. So select name of all employees. If you want to get all the employees name, employee name from employee. If you want to select name of all employees, just simple. Select employee name, that is this column, from employee. Employee means the this table. Or else, if you want to select name of employees who are working in department A001, you want to retrieve all the employee names who are working in department number A001. Select name from employee where department number is A001. That also you can use one table, A001. Let's see another one. Select name of employees here, and also select name of employees working in department 1. The previous we discussed these two, and use asterisk. Asterisk means all columns. Asterisk means all columns. So unless you specify the column name, and if you put the asterisk, that means all the columns in that table. Select all from employees. In such case, you can select all the details of the employees: employee ID, name, salary, department ID. Quickly I show you: employee ID, name, salary and the department number. All these columns can be retrieved if you give the asterisk mark. Or else, duplicate are maintained in SQLs. Also SQL queries allow duplicates. What would happen? That means you can, if there are any duplicate data, you can remove it or you can get it. How can you do it? All. By default, allow all the duplicates to retrieve. But if you use the distinct keyword, that means the duplicates are not allowed. Disallow the duplicates. For an example, select all department numbers. Select all department numbers from employee. In such case, you can get all these department numbers regardless of the department number is given shown in previously. In such case, you can see like this. Here once again we go, if you use select department number from employees, in such case you can get A001, A001, A002, A002 and A003. You can see that the A001 and A002 has duplicated, and Kamal and Nimal is working in these same department, and Kusum and Gayan also work in A002 departments. If without any distinct keyword, if you write, these 5 departments will be given. So here, without that, if select all departments from employees, then in such case you can get A001, A001, A002, A002 and A003. But if you give Select distinct department number from employee. In such case, you can only get three. You can only get three departments names. That is A001, A002, A003 only. 1, 2 and 3 only. If you put that distinct keyword. So this is very, very important. If there are any repetitive data, it's very, very important to use this distinct keyword. Let's see next one. List all the department names which are in Colombo. All the department names which are in Colombo. If you once again go through that previous data set, you can see department name A001 Colombo, A002 Kandy, A003 Kurunagala, A004 Casbah. In such case, we want to select all the departments. Location is Colombo. In such case, we have to connect these two. List all department names which are in Colombo. In such case, select department name from department where location is Colombo. Here you can see we have given the condition where. So you can see this one at the first time, where keyword, where the location is Colombo. In such case, you can get the D001, that is AA. A department is in Colombo. Next, list all the department names which are in Colombo or Kandy. Select distinct department name from departments where location is Colombo or location is Kandy. Here you can see the syntax of this one, where the location. This is actually the string or the char. The data type is char. You can give it as in the quotation mark, or Kandy, location is Kandy. Then you can get these two, department 1 and department 2. Next, list all the employees. List all the employee names who are in department A001 and salary is greater than 10,000. Salary is greater than 10,000. How can you get? Select employee name, e-name from employee where department number is A001 and salary is greater than 100,000. Salary is greater than 100,000. Actually, this is 100,000, this is 10,000. There is a mismatch. Actually, this is also the 10,000. Maybe I made a mistake. Sorry. Also, if the salary is greater than 100,000, sometimes no one you can see. Here, let's see that salary. Here you can see 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000. Salary is greater than 10,000. You can get all these, and department number is 001. In such case, you can get only these two, Kamal and Nimal. But here in this case, as I made a mistake here, this must be actually 10,000. In such case, you can get the Kamal and Nimal. Okay, Kamal and Nimal you can get. If it is 100,000, you can't get any names of the employees. You can't get any name of the employees. Okay, that also you have to understand that also. Then join. How to join? The still we discuss to retrieve the data from one table. The simple methods to discuss to retrieve the data: select all from employees, then you can get all the data in that table. Select name from employee, that means you can get the names only. Select name and department number from employee, then you can get. Then I explain, unless you give this distinct keyword, you will get the repetitive data also. If you want to get the removed or the disallowed to the repetitive data, you will have to use distinct keyword. Select distinct, department name, department number from employee. Still we discuss to retrieve the data from one table. So when you want to write the advanced queries, you will have to join not only different tables with the query. In such case, you have to use this join. List the employee information with their department details who are working in departments. Okay. Here is the previous two tables, employee and the department, and select all, that means all columns from employee comma department, employee comma department. In such case, what would be the table? So table is like this. Here select all, that is asterisk indicates all, from employee and department where department number is D number. Department number is D number. And connect this department number and D number. Here in this case, you can get E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6, E1, E2, E3, E4, and E5, department number 1, 2, 3, 4, A 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can get all the details here in the employee 1, and you can get all the columns of the department. Here you can Kamal, Nimal, Kasun, Gayan, Lakmal, Janit. Actually, yes, there are 4, not 5. Actually, this is not in that one. So that is why you can get like this. So as you mention all, we can get all these columns. And here you can see department number and D number is same, but you can get department number, D number as like this. Okay. Let's see the next example. Print the name of employees and the names of their working departments. You want to get the name of the employees and the name of the departments. In such case, select employee name and the department name only in this time. Employee name is the employee column, the employee table. Department name is the department table. From employee and department, where department number equals to D number. Department number equals to D number. So in such case, you can get employee name and the department name. That is, get the Kamal, employee name Kamal, working in A001. A001 department name is AAA. You can get Kamal AAA. Nimal B. Nimal also work in the this department. The department number B A. the Kasun working in the department number 2, that is B. Gayan, C, working in the department number 2, that is also the B. Kamal is working in the department number 3, that is C. Okay, that is only you can get. Then Nimal, Kamal and Nimal and Kasun and Gayan is working in the same department. Renaming and aliasing. You can rename these columns if you want. When you want to display or when you want to retrieve, you can retrieve by giving the name as you wish. Unless you give that one, it will give the column name. You have to write the column name likewise. If you rename that columns, then the new name can be seen in the data set. Sometimes the same attribute name appears in the multiple tables from clause. When we need to use the table name with attribute name in identify attributes separately, sometimes need to change the field name of display, then rename it. How can we do it? Example, let's see. Select employee name dot employee, department name dot department. Employee is the table name dot e-name. Employee name, employee, this is the table dot column name, and department is the table name dot d name, that column name. Table name dot column name, table name dot column name. From employee and the department, where employee dot department number equals department dot d number. Employee dot department number equals department dot department number. What you can select? You want to select the names and the name of the employee and the department name that he works. Or else you can write like this. Select e.e name as employee name, d.d name as department name, and from you have to write employee E and department D. That means instead of this full name, you can use any character, but in the from clause you have to mention it. Employee E. If you give this one, hereafter you can use E for the employee table and D for the department table, and where d dot department name equals d dot d name. Here you can see by getting this you can easily write. Need not to write the column names like this. Just you can define the letter that you used for the tables in the from clause employee E, department D. Then you can use E and D for the other clauses also. These two are same. And also another one is you are going to rename the employee name as employee name and D name as department name. In that case, you can see instead of E name and D name, employee name and the department name. I will explain it in a simple table. when you write this one, you can get like this. Then the output of that one, you can get like here. Output you can get like this. Here in this one, employee name and the department name. From department name is D name, and connecting these two columns, D names are the names of the employees whose departments are similar. That means department name is the Kamal AAA, Oulakmal. Hello. SMB වමේ මම මේ ලෙක්චර් එකේ ඉන්නේ මම ඔයාලට කතා කරන්න ඊට පස්සේ හරි නේ කොල්ල දෙන්න. Then when you go through these two tables, you can get as Kamal Nimal Kasun Gayan. I am Kamal and department name A B and final one I forgot the name. Lakmal and department name A3333. Lakmal. Final one is Lakmal. Okay. Something like that you can get. So the advantage of this one is and you instead of the table name, you can use this abbreviation or the letter. Okay, let's see the next one. Product and company. Product has product name, price, category and manufacturer. Company has company name, stock price and country. Find all products under $200 manufactured in Japan. Print the name and the price. So here in this case also you can use P name. Find all products. That means the product name and price under this one under $200 manufactured in Japan. Product name, price, and from product and the company where manufacturer equals C name and manufacturer name C name and the country is Japan, and price is less than $200. Manufacturer, product name, manufacturer has C name. Here company name and country. The country is there because if you want to get the country, definitely manufacturer and the C name is the foreign and foreign key, and the primary key get the relationship, and country is Japan. So you can get join between the product and the company. Join with the product and the company. So easily you can write this here, the product name, price, category and manufacturer. You can see these are the product names, the prices, category and the manufacturer. Company, you can get stock price, country USA. When you use that previous clause to retrieve the data, let's see, select P name and the price, product name and the price of this, where you can get the price, product name and the price from product and the company, because you have to use this one, where the manufacturer equals C name and country is you can get the country is Japan and price is less than 200. So rather than writing this one, you can, if you use the previous one, if you use this previous one, you can this is the result of this query. But if you are confused, you can write this like that. I will show you how to write this once again. This one, this one you can write select P name and P dot price from product P, company C. Then I will write here where manufacturer is P dot manufacturer equals C dot C name, C dot C name and C dot country equals Japan, and price P dot price equals less than 200. So if you use this one, you may not have any confusion to understand, and you can easily write P dot P name and P dot price from product P, company C, where P dot manufacturer equals C dot C name and C dot country equals Japan, and P dot price less than or equals 200. So you can write the same one using this dot notation also. Normally we call the dot notation here. When hereafter when you write the queries, you better to use this one, and in that time you can easily understand which table you are going to refer and which column you are going to refer from which table having this one. Okay, so please use this method to write the SQL commands in your when you want to use. Then also when others read your queries, they will be able to understand very clearly, because you have given clearly which table and which column you are going to access. Okay. Next one, let's try to understand this example. Exercise: employee ID, name, salary, department, address. That is employee. Department has department name, department number, department name, building, and manager. Print all the employee names. How do you write this one? Print all the employee names. I will give you 2 minutes time. Please write this one. Print name of the employees working for administration. That is D name. D name is administration department. Print name of employees. Print name of the employees. You have to connect this one. Working in administrative department. Department and here is the department and address. Department and department number will be same. This is the foreign key, then this is the primary key. Then you can connect these two tables from department and the department number. And next one is print name of the employees working for administration. That means D name, department, and getting the salary greater than 50,000. So here are the others. Print employee name, his or department and his or manager's name, and print the name of the employees whose name have a letter A or A in them. Print name of the employees whose address contains the following. This is any character with these letters, where this one is any character. This one, for an example, Colombo. This is, if C is there, you can get like this. So print name, department numbers, and salaries of employee order firstly in the ascending order by department number, and then salary by descending order. Print the name of the employees who are not working for any department. Print the name of the employees who are working for some department. Okay, then from this example, actually another one is count the number of employees working for department 5. Print the maximum and minimum salary for the department 5. Find the number of employees obtaining a salary greater than the average salary of all. So print the total number of hours worked by the employees for project 5. This is little bit you have to use the different keywords, ascending and descending keywords also. So I want to discuss this one with you in the class. This exercise, employee EID, name, salary, department and address. Department has department number, department name, building and manager.